Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanya family.
So we're going to do another request for you guys today. This time I chose The Police. And the song is called Does Everyone Stare? Does everyone stare?
Does everyone stare?
I think everyone kind of stares sometimes, don't you think?
Yeah. I think so.
I think so. Not on purpose necessarily, but yeah, everybody stares, I think so.
A little bit sometimes.
Sometimes.
Then they look away before anybody sees.
Yeah. The people who asked for this one are Robert Bagley, Tech Desis, and the Mighty V.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love The Police, the stuff that we know at least. A lot of their hits we do know, for sure.
Yeah, we know most of their hits. I think I have their, I know I have their greatest hits album somewhere.
Yes.
And I have a DVD with a lot of their video hits. We love The Police.
But they have such a large catalog that there's obviously stuff we haven't heard. So.
Yeah, like their album pieces, like, well, this one.
Yeah, I've never heard of this one. It sounds like an interesting name.
Yeah, from the album Regatta de Blanc.
Yeah.
De Blanc. This is The Police with Does Everyone Stare?
I change my clothes 10 times before I take you on a date. I'm in a cold sweat, my panic makes me late. I know you never asked for this, I know. My shots will always miss, I know. My shots will always miss. Does everyone stare this way at you? I only look this way at you. I change my clothes 10 times before I take you on a date. Get the heat, the TV's and my panic makes me late. I break through a cold sweat, reaching for the phone. I let it drink twice before checking out and decide you're not at home. Does everyone stare the way I do? I only stare this way at you. I never noticed the size of my feet till I kicked you in the shins. Will you ever forgive me for the shape I'm in? For the shape I'm in. Does everyone stare the way I do? I only stare this way at you. Wanna write you a sonnet, but I don't know where to start. I'm so used to laughing at the things in my heart. Last of all, I'm sorry, 'cause you never asked for this. I can see I'm not your type, and my shot will always miss. Does everyone stare the way I do? I only stare this way at you.
This is so interesting and cool.
It is.
It's very quirky.
Yeah, it started off kind of clunky, and then it fell into itself. They, adjusted everything,
Yeah.
and to make it less awkward, which is probably what they were intending.
Yeah, but they're keeping a little bit of that awkwardness there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that
And it goes with the story, though.
Stuart Copeland with the drums. I mean, he goes
Yeah,
on.
oh, yeah.
He's going one direction, and then when he goes into the chorus, he goes into a completely different beat. Like, wow,
Yeah.
he's interesting.
The story is kind of fun. Like, just to hear what he's talking about is like, oh, that's odd.
Yeah, changes
You
his
know.
clothes a million times before he goes on a date with this girl, and
And he's in a sweat thinking about calling her and things like that and worrying about it.
then he's asking in the chorus if everyone stares at
The way
you
he
the way
does.
he does. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really interesting.
He was like, I only stare this way at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Really weird.
it seems like he thinks he's out of her league, though,
I think
with the
so.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which would make sense why he's nervous going out with her.
Hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of guys feel that way
Yeah, that's true.
at a certain point in their lives.
Yeah, girls feel like that too sometimes. They don't feel adequate necessarily sometimes. I mean, I've been there. You know. But this is pretty interesting and fun to listen to. Very quirky.
Well,
Very quirky.
yeah.
Yes.
I think, yeah, for sure. These guys, they're quirky, but then you get them together and
Yeah.
all kinds of strains comes out. It's really interesting. And Stuart Copeland, he can't even be touched.
Yeah. Let's continue this one.
All right.
Does everyone stare the way I do? I only stare this way at you. Does everyone stare the way I do? I only stare this way at you. Does everyone stare the way I do? I only stare this way at you. Does everyone stare the way I do? I only stare this way at you. Does everyone stare the way I do? I only stare this way at you. Does everyone stare the way I do? I only stare this way at you. Does everyone stare the way
It's funny how they changed harmonies even at the fade out part.
Mm-hmm.
Like during the fade out, they switched harmonies.
Mm.
That was so funny.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. But I mean, this is well done. It has the same thing that your mom never liked about the Police,
Mm.
where it's got a lot of repetition in the
Repetition.
lyrics.
Especially at the end where it just
At
keeps
the
going.
end.
Keeps going.
She-
Keeps going.
Yeah, his mom didn't like the Police for that reason.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of songs that do that.
Oh, yeah, Message in the Bottle goes on forever.
Yes. But that said, I think they're fantastic. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. They are pretty fantastic. Everything they've done, I've enjoyed. So,
Oh, for sure.
anything I've heard anyway.
Yeah, and this is no exception. This is fantastic.
It really is.
Interesting. My gosh.
Yeah, I love how they just play around with things. It just feels really good.
Yeah. Well, I got caught up in the drums more than anything, but
Yeah.
everybody was having a go at this thing. But I like the constants of, Andy Summers and Sting just keeping that thing going, and then Stewart just popping in, doing this one beat, and then the chorus, switching it,
Yeah.
you know?
And the vocals are always, they grab me every time. Always. Just fantastic.
Yeah. Well, Sting's an interesting singer.
It really is. And the harmonies in it always end up being really good too. Whenever there's a harmony, it's really nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, it's mostly his harmony as well.
It probably is, yeah.
Yeah. Because it seems to me I only really hear his voice in the
Yeah,
album.
he just kind of does his own, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, in the songs, I think it's just him. When they do the live performance, they sing, but I've heard their live performances as far as the singing, and I've noticed that the background vocal is pretty much, it might be an octave lower or an octave higher, but it's essentially the same note.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not really trying. Sting is the one that knows the
Well, he does the vocals.
harmonies and stuff, so
Stuart Copeland's the drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and writer of a lot of things.
he's written a lot
Yeah.
of stuff, and since he left the Police, has been writing movie scores and
Yeah.
stuff. So
But these guys I find are always fantastic, even though that sometimes their personalities would clash while they were doing their thing.
Yeah.
But, that happens in bands anyway.
3 eccentric guys, 2 of them with huge heads.
Yes. And so much talent in one room, that just happens sometimes.
Yeah,
But these guys are awesome.
They are.
So I'm
Awesome
glad they
band.
got along enough to make the music they made.
yeah.
Yes.
We got what we could out of them.
Yeah. So thank you very much for that suggestion. It was definitely appreciated. Please don't forget to check us out on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel, share with your family and friends, click that notification bell if you don't want to miss a video, and don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.